Hello everyone, so today we are making a pen holder that we can use to keep our pens in or anything else that we want. Now this is really easy to do, so what you need to do this is you need a tin, so that could be a tin of any sort or something that's sort of tin shaped. I needed sellotape, some paper, something to colour it in, and some glue as well if you've got it, but sellotape will work just as well. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to take our tin and we're going to wash it out to make sure it's really clean, and take the top properly off so that it is nice and ready to use. Now the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a little bit of tape, you might want someone to help you, around the outside edge where the sharp bit might be. So we have to be super careful when we're doing this because we don't want to cut ourselves, but just put a little bit of tape around it, and then I will tell you what to do next. Okay, so the first thing that we are going to do with our tin is we are going to rinse it out and wash it to make sure it's really clean, and take the top properly off so that this is the shape that we've got. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of tape once we've done that, and we're just going to line it around the sharp bit at the top of the tin. Now when we're doing this we have to make sure that we're super careful, because obviously we don't want to cut ourselves. So I've just got some masking tape, and I'm just going to stick it around the edge of the tin like this, and I'm going to do it in a couple of bits, just to make sure that it's all stuck down. So it will look like that, and I'm going to do that all the way around, just because I want to make sure that the sharp bit is completely covered. And I'm actually going to do this twice, so I'm going to do one layer of tape and then I'm going to go back over with sellotape to make sure that all the sharp bits are completely covered. So once we have done that, I will show you what to do next. Okay, so once we have taped around the inside edge of our tin so that it isn't sharp anymore, the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to measure the cover for the tin. So basically we're just going to start there. We're just going to put the paper at the bottom edge of the tin like that, and we're just going to roll it down, and we're just going to see where it overlaps, and we're just going to make a little mark on this bit of the paper. There, so you want a little bit of overlap so that you can stick it down, but not too much. And then the same with the height, is I'm just going to make a little mark there so that I know how high it is. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to decorate our coverings. Now when we're doing this we want to stay within our lines, so I'm just going to match them up. So it'll be like that, and then along, so we want to stay in this section of the paper when we're colouring it in if we're doing a pattern. So I'm going to colour mine in, and then I will show you what to do next. Okay, so once we have decorated our strip, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut it out. So we're just going to cut out the shape pretty much just along the lines like so. And we're going to take our tin, and we are going to, now I'm going to use glue, I'm going to use a Pritt stick, but basically anything that we've got sellotape would work as well, so it's up to you. And I'm just going to basically glue along the edges of the paper, of the pattern, like so, like that. And then what I'm going to do is I am just going to line it up with the tin like this, and I'm just going to press it down all the way along like so, and then all the way around. And I'm just, before I stick it down, I'm just going to tidy up this wee edge because I've left a little bit of the white paper on it. So I'm just going to trim that off like so, and then I'm just going to stick it all the way down. Just put a little bit more glue on in the wee corners there, all the way along the edge, to make sure it sticks like so. And that is our finished pen pot holder. So we can keep our pens in it like that. If we want, we could write our name on it. So we can do whatever we want. And then that'll hold our pens like so. So I hope you had fun.